couple of videos ago, I said that I was going to do a series on all of the different types of coding paradigm and explain them. Today is functional programming. Functional programming is basically the idea of using the functions in your code, in your program, and treating them like they are mathematical functions, thereby making your code more predictable, your functions more predictable, making them easier to reuse, and making them easier to test. A lot of different methods, techniques are kind of connected to functional programming, methods that you could consider functional programming methods, but there are two main ones, and those are the ones I'm going to explain today in this video, and I'm going to explain the others in part 2 of this video. Let's start off with pure functions. A pure function is basically just a function where if you put in the same input, you will always get the same output, no matter how many times you do it. What is an example of this? For example, a function where that adds input A to input B and then gives you the output C. But for example, if you put in the number 2 and 3, you would always get 5s, no matter how many times you try it. But a non-pure function example of this would be a function that asks for input A and then multiplies it by time and then gives you output B, because this would always be, or not always, but it could result in a different output depending on at what time you input the results. So this is a non-pure function. So this is one of the two core concepts of functional programming. But what is the other? The other idea is immutability. So basically, to never mutate a variable. So if you want on a new variable, for example, if you want n plus 1, then you can say n equals n plus 1. You have to make a new variable called s equals n plus 1. Yeah, that's the two core concepts, and next video I'll be explaining a couple of more concepts of functional programming.